What's good, y'all? It's the Maker Manager here, checking in for another entry into my Deity discussions, man. So today we're gonna talk about, fitness and the night shift. Okay, so a lot of people, they don't have, I would say, the luxury of being able to work, during normal people times, like a normal 9 to 5 job. If you know anything about me, if you follow my journey, you know that I work an overnight shift. But I also work a personal training job during the day, so I'm always on the move, always busy and stuff like that. So if you look at that window right now, it's dark. It's like 1 a.m. Okay, so I work a night shift. I've been doing this for over a year now, so I feel like I can help a lot of people out that work a night shift. Whether it's like nurses or maybe a bouncer, or I don't know what kind of night shifts jobs there are, but if you work one of those, I got you. So you have a couple of options. If you're like me and you kind of do stuff during the day as well, as well as nighttime, then you can try to keep a normal eating routine. Now, what I do is I start eating probably around between 8 and 9 a.m. because I get off at work 7 a.m. Then I train somebody, and then I go home and then I eat. Okay, so and I eat every 3 hours or so, and it's all the way up until about 9:30 at night sometimes, when I have my last meal. Now, and I don't eat when I'm at work. I'll drink all my BCAAs. I usually drink about 100 fluid ounces of water with some BCAAs in it while I'm at work, but that usually takes me about 30 minutes to an hour to drink. So by the time 11 o'clock rolls around, I'm not eating anything until like 8 o'clock the next day. Now, how do I do this? Pretty much throughout the day, I'll give my body the sources of food that it needs. The complex carbohydrates are gonna, fill me up, keep me full all day, give me energy, and I'll get a lot of protein in. I take protein blends, throughout the day, as well as, with my last meal, I have a protein blend. So, and I eat very filling foods, and I have, a decent amount of fiber in my diet. So I keep myself satiated. I can keep myself satiated over the night. Now, a lot of people, if you don't have your diet right, then that might not be for you. Then you're gonna have to be on the other side of it, where you're gonna have to start your eating window later in the day. Now, what I would recommend, probably start somewhere, I would say probably around noon, between noon and 4 o'clock, because that's typically when people would get up after their night shift job. So start it around there. End your eating window probably between 12 and like 2 to 4 a.m. man, and just keep it about 12 hours long. Get all your foods in like you normally would, and don't give in to that little temptation of having to eat whatever's around just because it's night shift. Prepare your meals, bring them to work with you. If you can't do that, try to get the healthiest options that you possibly can, and try to start your eating window as early as you can in the day, so you don't have to worry about getting those hunger pains overnight. Also, make sure that you're drinking as much water as you can, man. All this is going to help you out. You want to stick to the complex carbohydrates as well. That's what's going to really, fill you up. You want to get a good amount of protein as well. People forget that, the foods that we eat, it takes like up to like 3 days just to digest and get rid of it. So the stuff doesn't just go away after a few hours. It's still in the body, going through our small intestines and stuff like that. Our body's still drawing nutrients from it for a while. So, if you eat filling foods, you're going to stay full. I don't really ever get hungry at night. Every once in a while, I might get a burn for like 5 minutes and then it goes away. It's not even anything severe, and I can deal with it. So once you get your diet down pat, you can really, really, really be able to, reach your fitness goals and work a night shift as well, okay? You're probably going to want to work out sometime during your feeding window as well. So anywhere between probably, 12 and 12, I would say. So I'm a little bit different just because, I have to live, like kind of like a double life, I would say. But I make it work, and you can make it work too. I'm consistently growing, consistently getting stronger. I always have energy. I don't really sleep that much, maybe 4 hours maximum sometimes a day. Maybe if I get a nap here and there, 4 to 6 hours. But typically I'm averaging about 4 or 5 hours of sleep, man. So, but I always got energy. I don't get hungry at work. I feel good all the time. I'm growing. I get stronger. Consistently progressing, man. So just because you work a night shift does not mean you can't get gains, man. So always remember that. If you got any other questions, I'm here for you. I really want to help people out that might be in the same predicament that I am, and we can work things out. So if you got a question, leave a comment below. Shoot me an email. Share this with a friend that might work a night shift and he's complaining about he's hurting his gains, or he can't get the results that he wants. Stuff like that. This can really help somebody out. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'ma holla at y'all, man. Make a manager out.